Adcock, Jr., studying electrical engineering, research and nanotechnology.
Laura McGee, Senior Electrical Engineering, Breast Cancer Detection.
Derek Trowler, graduate student, electrical engineering, power electronics.
Matthew Barlow, graduate student, electrical engineering, integrated circuit design.
David Frioff, sophomore, electrical engineering.
Kim Cornett, graduate student, electrical engineering, integrated circuit design.
Eric Johnson, graduate student, electrical engineering, power electronics.
Shama Huda, Senior Electrical Engineering, Electronics.
Matthew Bell, sophomore, electrical engineer.
Our students have various backgrounds and they've taken many different paths to arrive here at the University of Arkansas. They share in common an interest in how things work and learning ways to make them better.
I was always taking apart the electrical tools, always interested in power lines, how things work.
I was very interested in math and science, and I loved the idea of technology and how it keeps advancing.
I'm one of those kids who looks at an iPod and wonders what's behind the screen.
My dad, he's a master electrician, and after working with him for most of my life, I just kind of grew a love for his type of work.
I have so much fun playing with electronics, building electronics, taking apart electronics.
I actually started off mechanical engineering, and when I originally started taking my classes and started learning about electrical engineering, I started to realize, hey, I kind of like this better. It was a lot more math and actually applying math to everyday life.
Our students chose electrical engineering based upon the strength of our program. But what is it that excited them about attending the University of Arkansas?
The thing that really led me here, I applied here, but I heard from one of the university officials that actually called me while I was in high school and got me out of class to talk to me and tell me that they were going to offer me a scholarship.
Them just talking it up about the size and how good the engineering program is just made me come here.
I was interested in proximity to my home. So being at Little Rock, it was far enough away that I wouldn't have to worry about my parents coming up every weekend, but still close enough that getting a ride home was not an issue.
We encourage our students to explore their interests and to develop their talents. They won't be boxed in to any particular area. There's a lot of freedom and latitude for choices in the curriculum for courses that are selected. I think that's one of the things that really sets our program apart and is really an excellent aspect of coming to the University of Arkansas.
This field, more so than any other, is one where you get to interact with people. You get to use your hands, you get to think analytically. It's just a mix of a bunch of different things.
You're not going to have to just plug numbers the rest of your life. You can do tons of things with electrical engineering. I think that's what people are often surprised to know.
It has a lot to do with interactive field work. There's a lot of fun, exciting, and sometimes even dangerous things that you can encounter doing real, authentic lab work with electrical engineering.
There's everything from the gigantic, which is like power lines distribution of electricity from New York to San Francisco, all the way to the micro scale and the nano scale, where you're working on a chip that is measured in millimeters and your wires are measured in microns.
After my bachelor's degree, I can pretty much choose whatever I want to go into, be it economics, any kind of engineering. I just think it has a very broad base.
The success of our program is truly a team effort. The faculty and staff and instructors work with the students on team projects that add depth and richness to the experience that they have while at the university.
Teamwork is essential. We do a lot of group exercises, group projects, and they teach you how to interact in a group.
They're always ready to help you, no matter what. I mean, I've got so many doctors' phone numbers in my book, I feel pretty important.
With the professors here that you meet and all the experience that is available to you, it's definitely worth it.
We're connecting our students with the companies that are changing the world.
I have done a co-op with Texas Instruments, and I was able to do that through the connections of the University of Arkansas.
Future employers like to see a cooperative education on a resume because they look at that and they say, hey, this guy has already been able to communicate well with people, has already worked in an engineering setting.
There are several companies that are interested in people who are doing the research that we're doing.
The research I've been doing, we work with NASA and some other large companies like Boeing and BAE. So you get real-world experience working on real problems that are applicable to actual work as an engineer.
Where can you go from here? The possibilities are truly endless.
I've come to find out I'm very interested in biomedical applications of electrical engineering. I love that area because I feel a sense of satisfaction by helping people by creating new medical techniques or new medical equipment.
There's been a lot of talk about the renewable energy and things that they're trying to make our grid, our utilities more efficient. And I think I would like to continue in that area, continue doing research in that area.
That's where my passion is making things more energy efficient, trying to do more things with less energy.
I see myself, after I graduate with my master's, probably doing something on a top level design where I use my engineering skills to make a system work.
If I chose right now to go somewhere, it would be like power management, because I feel that's going to be very important coming up.
We know that there are many electrical engineering programs across the country. Here at the University of Arkansas, we have the people and the resources to help you be successful from your very first day on campus. So if you'd like to discover new technologies, create better products, to make a difference in the world, then we'd like to meet you and to welcome you to join our team here at the University of Arkansas.
I love everything here. It's a great place to be. I like what I've done so far and what I've seen, and I'm looking forward to the next 3 years.